Hey guys, welcome back. So we ran out of time when I was doing the all signs read to get all of them finished. I know Gemini and Virgo are missing. So that's what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna get to Gemini and Virgo's read. And this is going to be about the karmic in your life, the karmic you've been dealing with. It might be past, present, or somebody who's coming your way, guys. So this is for Gemini. So Gemini's karmic, woo! And right away, this deck popped out to me. So it's got a message for Gemini about that karmic you've been dealing with. Let's see who you got here. We got the Queen of Coins, Page of Cups. Oh, I see a lot of backstabbing here. Holy cow, I see a lot of backstabbing. Grab these, guys. Your intuition told you to. So I'm going to tell you that. I just got to start off by that. Whoever this karmic is, who you were dealing with, your intuition right away knew that somebody wasn't being true or honest with you. I keep getting pulled back to this Queen of Coins. A lot of times I get a pretty good vibe off of her. She's usually about, nurturing and growth and success and those kinds of things. I just keep getting like greed. I keep being forced to look at the coin in the card. So this Queen of Coins, whoever this is to you, and this might be somebody who is an earth sign, a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo, maybe. But this is somebody who's very focused on money. Very focused on money. This is someone who, I tell you, I don't think they like to work a lot to get their money. I think it's more of what other people have to offer. They find it's easier to try and obtain money from other people that have earned it. Getting those people to spend money on them, the Page of Cups. I don't know if this comes forward like a friendship or romance in a romantic relationship. This King of Swords, the Ace of Swords. I just feel like this King of Swords is your energy. Because I know this is the one who was targeted. So I know this is what you were dealing with. That Ace of Swords. I feel like you work hard to build a life. Like you have certain assets that belong to you. I don't know if this is a home or this is a car or both. Or a little bit of savings in the bank or something. But I feel like you've worked hard to financially get where you're at right now. And you feel like you work your ass off for it. And this Queen of Coins is just looking to obtain what you have worked hard for. This is what I see in her. I see your karmic is all about greed. All about greed, all about the money. Something about your intuition told you that something was off with this person. The Seven of Cups. I keep seeing like their focus. So like if this was someone you had a romantic relationship with, a lot of your discussions and things that they would bring up were about your financial situation. I just seemed really off and inappropriate. Because I don't think you guys got really deep into a relationship before they were like, well, how much money do you make? Well, how much money do you have saved up? What do you got in your bank account? How much did that cost you? How much is this? How much is that? Like, it was like lots of questions about money. The money that you have, the assets that you have. It was just like, I think they asked you for money too. And I don't think it took long into the relationship before they were asking you for money. I don't know if they said they needed it to pay their bills. Or if they were like, I would like to go buy this nice thing for myself, but I need some money to do it. Would you give me money? I do feel like their hand was out pretty early on in the relationship. Because this person is about greed. This person is most definitely all about greed. They're all about finances. They're all about what you have to offer them financially. Nine of Wands, Four of Swords, Ace of Cups. Even with the Nine of Wands, I can see like all of these things adding up. So I don't know, like one or two times they ask or whatever, you were kind of like, you could almost ignore the red flag that came up or sort of explain it away to yourself. But I kept feeling like it adds up. It adds up, it adds up, it adds up. The Ace of Cups. And I feel like they kept promising you something. They kept promising you like a relationship, some sort of deep connection. Chariot card. I keep seeing travel with the Chariot card. I think they were trying to get you to pay for a trip for something too. This person was just all about money. They would throw around other words. I don't know if they threw around like love or whatever, or if this was more about them using their sexuality to try and manipulate you. Because as soon as I was seeing that page of coins that asking for money because they want to buy something, I was actually seeing really sexy lingerie. So I feel like this might have been something they asked for money for, to be able to buy for themselves. And so they kind of made it seem like it was a gift for you or something they were going to wear just for you. But really, they just wanted to have something nice and expensive for themselves. Temperance card. I keep feeling like they were trying to get you to travel too. This person was trying to get you to travel. And it wouldn't just be like regular travel. They would bitch about flying first class. They would bitch about where you're staying, and it has to be the fanciest place. You have to eat at the fanciest hotels. Everything has to be fancy. And then they need a completely new ensemble to be able to wear the entire time they're there, including fucking gitch and socks and the whole works. Then they're also going to need like all sorts of ridiculous new suitcases. Like this was how I think they presented it like it was going to be like some great little trip you guys were going to take. We're going to take a little getaway. Let's spend the weekend together. And you thought, you know what? This sounds really nice. This sounds like something I would enjoy doing. And then they're like, well, I want to go here. Well, we have to stay at this hotel if we're going here. Well, we better eat at this restaurant. And I'm going to need new clothes if I'm going to this restaurant. And I need a new bathing suit for the beach. And I need da-da-da-da-da. And now I'm going to need suitcases. And you're just like, what the fuck? So like this trip kind of turned into something you were looking forward to, into like, Jesus, how much is this going to cost me? Why am I buying all this new shit for just like a little trip, right? I just feel like it was unreasonable. Their shit was unreasonable that they were asking you to do, that they were asking you to spend money on, and trying to like play you for a fool, thinking that you were too foolish to recognize that somebody was trying to take advantage of you. I think they're fucking wrong though. Absolutely. That Two of Coins. You are someone who's more careful with your money too. You don't spend it on a lot of frivolous crap. You might have nice things, but you work to earn them, and you never put yourself in a bad situation to be able to obtain them either. It was always making sure that you could afford it, making sure it wouldn't do any damage. I feel like you like to try and put money away to save and have like a tiny little nest egg as like a just in case. It's for your own security. It's for your own feeling of safety. And this person just wanted to spend it. They just wanted to spend all of it. I feel like you really liked them too. There was something about this person. I don't know if it was that they were very attractive, but there is something about this person you very much liked. And I think you were very disappointed to realize that they were a karmic. Because I think you saw something in them, or maybe it was a lie that they presented themselves as that made you think that this was someone you could deeply care for, and somebody who you would very much enjoy spending a lot of time with, and maybe it growing into something much deeper. So I feel a lot of disappointment in it. Like a lot of disappointment in it going this way. The Ace of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the King of Wands. Because I feel like they tried to spend all your money and put you in a bad spot. I also, as soon as I pulled this line of cards, I kept feeling like a warning. I'm trying to place where it was. It's King of Wands. I don't know if you got warned by somebody. Maybe a friend or a family member who had been through something similar with someone similar, who recognized signs in this person and was like, man, I was with someone like this and I got fucking taken for a ride. I got hosed. I don't want to see you hurt the way that I got hurt. And like trying to offer up advice like that. So I feel like this is something that stuck in your mind too. I don't think it was something you enjoyed hearing. And maybe it was something you dismissed at first. But it stuck in your mind what this person said. And I think as time went on too, and some of this person's behavior and how demanding they were, I think this made a whole lot of sense to you. So I do feel like whoever this King of Wands was who sort of offered up this advice in their own experience, I do feel like it helped you in the end to make a choice and to see through this person's games. Because I do feel like they were good at manipulating too. Like I said, sexuality was big for how this person likes to manipulate. But they wouldn't be beyond saying things like, I love you, I think we're soulmates, we're on a twin flame journey. If that's what they think you want to hear, to keep your wallet open, they'll tell you whatever it is. They'll tell you whatever you want to hear, the Sun card. This person is a player. Most definitely. This karmic you were dealing with is a player. They are a liar. They have a history of doing this to people. This is a loop that they live over and over again because they enjoy the rewards that it brings. They feel like it's easier than going out and getting a job and earning their own money. It's easier to them to use other people to get whatever they want. The 8 of Cups, 8 of Wands. I do feel like you were the one who chose to step away from this karmic. Like I said, I don't think it was an easy choice. I think it was extremely disappointing because there was something about this person, or more than one something about this person, that you definitely enjoyed and you saw a lot of potential in. So I do feel like it was extremely disappointing to realize that they were dishonest and they were not what they presented themselves to be. 8 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Cups. But I do feel like for you, that was definitely the best choice to make. Stepping away from this person's energy. I mean, financially, it was the best choice you could have made because this person would have put you in the poorhouse and then they would have moved on to somebody else. And I feel like you stopped it before it got to that. You didn't allow it to get to that. The Moon card, Fountain card, and the 6 of Coins. I also have a very distinct impression that you did learn a lesson from this relationship about even give and take. And when you get into partnerships and recognizing red flags like this much earlier on and not allowing it to continue for as long as this one did, like being able to see people's true colors early on and being able to trust sort of that gut reaction, because I feel like it gave you fucking pause. The way they were so hyper-focused on money early on in the relationship, it was a red flag to you. But there were other things going on that had you choosing to kind of ignore that red flag, hoping this would turn into something better, and that was maybe your imagination just running away on you. I don't feel like that's ever going to be the case again. I feel like red flags are going to absolutely be red flags to you. You will heed their warning. And I do feel like you will step away from negative relationships. Like, it was a very hard lesson to learn, but I do believe that you've learned it. And I actually feel like it will take you in a better direction moving forward in relationships too, being able to recognize that. And being able to sort of establish the expectation of even give and take in the future with people too. So not being the one who just gives, but expecting somebody to give back is going to be important too. And I feel like that's something that you're going to make sure happens in the future now so that you don't have a repeat of this. Alrighty, Gemini, have a great rest of your day.